but next one I couldn't find it. I tried a lot. The name of the administrator
For which one?
for that what yesterday we were solving. That,
Okay, let's see. So it might take a couple of minutes before it boots up properly. So just have to wait.
Sir, for me also, I'm getting same, but I'm able to ping that.
Because these are cloud instances, so you need to give them a couple of minutes before they can properly configure themselves after
Okay.
they boot.
Okay. Sir, in room it is showing some points, some chart is there, right? So it is based on what we have solved in that room or how many rooms we are solving in that.
That is specific to that particular room itself. So depending on how many questions you have answered there.
Yeah, after solving this, again we'll get more questions.
After solving this, this is task one. Okay, so it's divided into three tasks. All the tasks will be visible to you at the very beginning. Nothing,
Okay.
there's nothing that's hidden. So still not up.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, like I mentioned, it takes time to boot up and configure.
Still, I didn't. Still, I didn't get it.
How much time has it been since you deployed this machine?
Actually, before you. So
Oh, okay. Maybe if it's still not working, just terminate and redeploy. Because sometimes it can take 5 to 10 minutes.
it's already 9 minutes. Over. It's a 60 minutes, right? So 49 minutes left.
49 minutes left. Okay, and it's
Yeah.
still not accessible.
Oh, yeah. Terminate and end it.
So just terminate and redeploy.
Yeah. Yes, sir, you can start, no problem.
Now the domain of the website is anthem.com. Okay. It's the name of the administrator. So name of the administrator. Now there are two posts here. One thing you can check is who are the authors of these posts. Now the author for this article is Jane Doe. You don't really know whether they are the admin or not. For the next article, again there's someone else here. But if you take a look at this, it says during our hard times our beloved admin managed to, yeah. As all around here, as I love writing poems, I decided to write one about him. So this is a poem about the admin. So can you take a look at this poem and figure out who it is about?
Yeah, I tried. I was thinking, but I couldn't understand like how I can. I tried days. I tried uh, Chris, Kristen, like that, like different, and I tried like taking first letter and all I did, but
No, you don't have to do anything of the sort. No first letter or anything. That's not at all required. Yeah, it's just a poem, and it's about a fictional character. So if you are familiar with it, you can just one look at the poem and know who it is. But if you're not, what else can you do?
I checked with a hint and it told that oracle the something it told. I checked that, so but didn't find.
Yes, just a moment. Okay, so it says consult the Oracle, your favorite search engine. What does that mean?
Mhm. I checked with the Oracle means God. So Jesus also I tried. All those things I don't know. It's kind of I felt puzzle. So
You need to get into the mindset of the person who has created it. So he's trying to get into a theme, and if he says consult the Oracle, in the bracket it's given your favorite search engine.
yes,
What is a search engine?
Google.
Google. So you can simply, how can you
I
use
try.
Google to help you with figuring out the name of the administrator?
Yeah, I did that. And they explained about like Oracle, consult the Oracle. It's a something God related,
It's
something
calling,
like that.
it's by Oracle, it means Google. Okay, let me just
I
pull it
tried
up.
with Google also. But I don't know.
What did you try with Google?
Same thing, Oracle, consult the Oracle, and all those things.
Oracle has been likened to Google. It's like it's drawing a like a simile. It's like no, it's drawing a comparison. Okay, it's not a simile. It's drawing a metaphorical comparison between an Oracle and Google. So basically, what it's saying is the hint is use a search engine. That's all the hint is.
Okay.
So try using a search engine, figuring out who the admin is. How
We
would
need to
you do
search
that?
that Oracle, consult the Oracle. Same thing.
No, why are you fixated on the word Oracle itself? Oracle means search engine in this case. Use a search engine to, based on whatever information you have been given, to figure out the name of the administrator. That's all you need to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check. Solomon. So,
Yes.
okay. I thought some hint is there in that poem. I checked that also. I googled other things, but I didn't thought of checking this.
So, what is the name of the admin?
Solomon Grundy or Grundy? I don't.
Yes, Gandhi. So that's the
Grundy.
name of the
Yeah.
admin. That's it. So this is basically it's a fictional character, and that's what this poem relates to. It's also a part of a particular pop culture series. So if you're familiar with the poem itself or that series, you'd be able to identify this. If not, you can simply Google it.
Okay.
Now, it says find the email address of the administrator. Okay. So now it does not mention the email address anywhere. Okay. So there is no email address mentioned in this post anywhere. Okay. There are no email addresses, just this poem and some text. No email addresses here either. Let's go back. And if I look at this second post, can you figure out the admin email address from this post?
JD at anthem.com.
Pardon?
JD at anthem.com.
Do you think that's the admin email or is that just an email for the domain?
It's how if you
Okay, jd@anthem.com is not the administrator email. I'll
okay.
go ahead and say that.
You're currently adding your looking for
Take your time, don't be in a hurry. Take your time, read through the post, and try to think of what the admin email would be based on what you see here.
Do I need to
Need to what?
check for the sign up details you to enable comments?
No, you don't really need to check for any sign up details.
Otherwise, Solomon at anthem.com.
Solomon@anthem.com. Based on what you see here.
You're actually administrator, and based on the we have the domain
You have the domain
where
address.
that email should be. So we know that at anthem.com it should be. So
Okay.
author,
And before that,
and before that the author name, sorry, administrator name, either
so
Salman Grundy or Salman at anthem.com.
don't tell me either or, tell me a fixed answer.
Yeah, I'll check here. It didn't work for Salman Grundy at anthem.com. Something.
Okay, so noted.
And we can say admin at.
Can you be absolutely sure that that would be the email ID? Once again, I'm telling you, look at this post carefully and then tell me what the administrator's email address is or what it should be based on this post.
Okay, okay. Correction करायला पोरांचं काय Actually, CV has mentioned as a JD also. So
Hmm.
administrator, I mean, what we can say in administrator, like the name itself will be mentioned as more, what do you say, formal way. I
Let me
administrator
just,
at this did work actually.
okay, let me just interject. Based on this post, who is the author of this post particularly? The author of this post, no one else.
Um, Maybe IT admin? No, not IT admin. Who for which department it is?
It's written right here.
Jane Doe, yeah.
Okay. So this person is the author of this post.
Yes. Yeah.
Now read this line again. If you have an interest in being part of the movement, send me. So send this person your CV
Yes.
at this email. So this tells us that Jane Doe has an email which is jd@anthem.com.
Yeah.
So what would be the email address of Solomon Grandi for the same domain?
IT at anthem.com.
Why IT?
He belongs to IT department. So
So definitely Jane Doe also belongs to some department, but her department isn't mentioned here.
yes.
It's just J and D.
Oh, okay, okay. Got it. Okay. I
Correct.
thought actually it is a job description.
Okay.
JD. Okay, okay. Yeah, got it. It is SG.
S
SGI at anthem.com.
sg@anthem.com, because for any particular domain, the email addresses will follow the same format. So if there are for one person, if it's just initials, then for the other person also, you'll have their
Yeah,
initials.
yeah, got it.
So
I
if
I thought some other things and all.
okay,
Yeah.
so even if you look at this hint, what they say is there is another email address that should help figuring out the email pattern used by the administrator.
Yeah. Like I thought, like correct CV, like in formal way, it is kind of a that is like they'll check match with the job description, and also because of that it is mentioned like that. I
Oh no, don't think too much about simple things, okay? Otherwise, you'll get confused easily.
yeah, yeah. Now I got it. I should search in this only, not to think anything
Not
like.
yeah, because if the email was something like administrator at anthem.com or admin at anthem.com, now there is no way for you to know that for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
unless of course you keep trying out random things, there is no way to for you to know that for sure. That's
Yes.
why that's not the kind of thing that they're going to ask you.
Yeah.
The next thing is okay. So this is the first task completed. Now there are a few flags. Our admin left some flags behind. Now it's up to you whether you want to gather these flags or not. Now they are not going to help you in actually hacking the machine. They're just, you know, they've just been kept so as to give it more of a CTF-like feel. So these are not going to be information that would be essential to us while we're working on cracking this machine. Okay, so now it says that the admin left some flags behind. So definitely these flags would be a part of this website itself. Somewhere within the website you would be seeing these flags. Now this website just has two posts, there's nothing more. Okay, can we see something here that is a flag? Keep in mind flags always have a very distinctive look, and if you see a flag you'll be immediately able to identify it. Do you see anything resembling a flag here?
So flag means so.
Flag, like we've seen previously, maybe it's a random long string of characters, or in this case, okay, a flag would be something like THM for try hack me, and within curly braces you would have some kind of text. Those are typically what flags are kept like. That's typically what they keep flags as.
Okay.
So, do you see anything of that sort here? Anywhere on this page? No. Okay, there is nothing visible. Okay, there's just no need to worry too much about it. If you can't see, just okay, there's nothing here. But just by looking at this, can I say that my inspection of this page is complete? Or is there something else that I can do before I move on to something else?
Some search is there, then even we can view. I don't know in what way you are asking, but like we can. It's about only website what they have given, or like how we can access, or like page view and all those things.
All they
If we
have
can.
told us is that the admin has left some flags behind.
Oh,
Now,
that reply to gather.
so
Okay,
we need
okay.
to check, okay, however
So
we can.
source code we can check, and we can, there may be a like how we are checked in the other
Yes.
things.
Okay, whenever you're inspecting a website, checking the source code is definitely something you should have in mind. Now, within this screen itself, there is a flag that I can see. Can you spot it? Within this screen itself?
This
No?
mode R&D is the no, right? No.
Oh, no, okay, in this case, it's like THM and there is within curly braces, you'll have something, whatever string of text they've kept.
Uh,
Hello?
Hello, yes, sir. Content I can see that THM and LOL who US
Oh,
3S, yeah,
this is
uses
one flag, THM, and LOL who uses meta.
usually
Meta
flags
tag.
formats are like this.
Yes, usually you will find flags in this kind of format.
Okay,
Now, what precedes this flag, this text will differ based on the CTF platform because
okay,
since this is on Try Hack Me, so they keep it as THM.
okay.
If it's on some other platform, then accordingly you will be seeing those things. Okay, so one flag is this. If I take a look through the page, is there anything else? Do you see any other flags here?
Yes, THM GIT good,
Git
git,
good. Okay,
git good.
so that's the second flag. Then, of course, we can go
But
back.
why we can't see that that is in something, right, sir? Git good. Just can you show me one second that?
Okay, just
And
or somewhere here, right?
yeah, this is input box, right? So text
Because
place. So it's in, yes, sir.
this is a placeholder and it is very far ahead. You see,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
text box is very narrow,
Yeah.
so it's not even going to get you. It's not even going to let you take the cursor that
Yes.
far ahead because as soon as you type even a space, the placeholder disappears.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't see this.
If F12, if we go to F12 and like that console and
Console or
okay,
inspector.
yeah, inspector.
Okay, so yeah, you'll see it
Even
here. Like if I inspect this element, okay,
yeah.
so you'll see it here.
Yeah. Even with console or something is that we can, okay, but for that we should understand what are the, yeah.
Console
It's
is if you are if you want to run some JavaScript here or
no, no, debug or something. Yeah, debug only, I guess.
debugger is going to show you the scripts and the resources that the page is loading. So like this is a JavaScript file for jQuery. So you can see these files here.
Even we can check these things also, right?
You can of course, but that is not really where you'll find a flag because see, this is the default JavaScript file that is
Yeah.
loaded for
Yes.
jQuery.
jQuery.
You know,
Yes.
these guys are not going to go to jQuery and say, okay, we want you to edit your JavaScript file that
Yeah.
you are providing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's a custom script, then definitely you can find something there.
Okay.
Okay, so two flags we have, and there are a total of four.
Okay.
Let's go back to anthem.com. Let's come here. Okay,
Yeah, I found one more.
where?
That is in TML AN8 above. So yes,
And this one?
AN.
Yeah, another
Yes,
meta.
ampersand. Yeah.
So that is flag number three. If you scroll down, so
Yeah, one
again,
more again. Get good.
this is the same flag because the search bar is present in all pages.
Okay.
So there is one more left. There are no links or anything. If you even this is a link, but it's going to take you to a completely separate.
Different. Yeah, different site.
If you go back to even if you go to categories or tags, it's just going to show you categories or tags that have been defined for the website. So there's nothing here. Okay, what else can we do?
We
Where
are
else can
adding.
we look? What page is present on this website that we have not yet covered, that we haven't browsed to that particular page at all so far? What is there?
Anthem.com. Something.
That's the
Welcome to
same.
our blog. Okay. Yeah, it's authors page.
Authors page. So this
Yeah.
one, okay,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you see
Hello.
you will find another
Yeah.
flag here. So those are all the flags. So these are the four flags that we have. And at the final stage, okay, now we have found these flags and all. So it says, let's get into the box using the intel we gathered. So, okay. Now, so far we know the name of the admin, we know the email, and there is a potential password that we have found. If I go to my terminal and run a scan for this IP,
Sir, aggressive scam.
aggressive is not required in this case. I mean, you can give it, but
Here we are getting only versions.
aggressive, you can give an aggressive scan if you want. That's not an issue. I mean,
No, sir. Like exactly what we are finding here.
I'm just trying to look at what ports are open and what
Oh,
services.
okay. Okay.
An aggressive scan will give you some more details, but okay.
Okay.
Now, out of these ports, what port would probably allow us some kind of access to this system?
Yeah, that 3389 port.
3389, which is for
Some we can access.
No, like what I'm asking about the protocol that is present on that port.
Yeah.
So what is the name of that protocol?
What?
RDP or Remote Desktop Protocol.
Yeah. Remote desktop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the default port for RDP is 3389. Now RDP, like I mentioned, allows you to access any Windows machine, and it will give you a GUI access to that system. Now there are quite a few different RDP clients. Okay, one very popular client is this Remina. It's a very popular client for this, and it has a graphical interface. But another one that I prefer is X-Free RDP, and again this
This
is
is
something.
there in Kali Linux by default.
Yeah, both of those should be there.
What is the name of that? Reminder. RMM. REMM.
REMMINA,
No, I don't have.
Remina. It's not there. Okay, try this one then. X-Free RDP.
X.
Okay, X-Free RDP. X-Free RDP.
Yeah. Here I have PHX free RDP.
Okay, like in the command line, try X-Free RDP. Like not in the.
Yeah, it's free RDP. Yeah.
Okay, so again, it's simple. There's nothing complicated with using that. There's a couple of examples also which they have provided in case you're not familiar with using this. So all you need to do is you can just take these examples for reference. You need to specify a username. Okay, so to do that you have this -u, and again you can take a look at this menu if you're not sure of what
Okay.
options to use. So this, sorry, not -u, /u is for username. Okay, and just like the example that they've given. So what would be the username in this case?
So SG at anthem.com.
sg@anthem.com. Password. Password is /p.
Mm-hmm. Have you found? Have you got?
Did
Or
we
we need
receive any
to.
passwords?
Sorry.
Did we find any password while we are doing our entire process?
We found the. What do you say? What is that? Flags, right? Maybe I feel we have that in that flag itself.
No, flags are never made in a way that you have to use values from them to, hack your target. Okay, remember what we did yesterday? What all we did yesterday for the same system?
We did Nmap. We checked for the what do you say ports and all. Then yeah, Umbre call the best is the best.
There was something like that which we find out or which we found out.
Yeah, we
So
can
that
try
was
this first, no?
what?
We can try this first, right?
Yeah, this value, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can try this out. Umbraco is the best. So Umbraco is simply the CMS that is being used. So on this website, but of course we can try it here. This is the password value. And the last thing that you need to mention is of course your host. So the server on which you want. You don't need to mention the post on the port here because it's being run by default on your port 3389. So you don't have to explicitly mention that. We just copy this over.
No, no, no. You not
Okay.
mention. Yeah. We can
So
mention directly anthem.com also, right?
anthem.com, no. You can't connect to a domain. You can connect to a system, but you can't connect directly to a domain.
Okay, okay, yeah. It's a remote access, right?
Okay, no, I this instead of the IP, it's didn't copy it properly. Let me try it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even the error that we are getting is hostname is not it's not able to resolve the hostname.
Okay.
Wait, wait, wait. Okay, so it's able to access the host. Still login failure. So what else can we try using here?
Yes, present. Anthem,
Uh,
because
yeah.
Umbraco is the best they have mentioned, and Anthem is created using Umbraco, so which is CMA.
So are you saying that Anthem is the password that we need to use? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, we can try.
Can try. Nope, does
Mm.
not work. So if they mention that value, Umbrico is the best. It must have some significance. So we are going to keep that as the password, and we are going to try this again in the next session. See, we just have to make one small change.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that
Yeah,
if I can.